Education is key to success. We haven't taught up anything. Yeah. Each one have to teach one. Must bomb the one. We haven't taught us. Each one got to teach one. Let's learn from one another. Let's go.
Dumelang, welcome to Each One Teach One. Nna ke nna Pula Matsaung. Mfundo ke emong wa ngwana ba bashanyana ba ba hutseng kantle ho bontate. Hlokahalo ya bontate mona South Africa e phahame haholo. Mo ileng gore half ya bana ba hola kantle ha hlokahalo ya bontate bona. Nthone e created the social and developmental challenges. Empa ho Mfundo o fumane tsela yena ya ho ithusa and a thuse ha ba bang le ba batho. Empa sena se khositse mathata ko lapeng. Thank you.
Kamala Mfundo Hlatshwayo, Central Western Jabavu. I never give up. I always persevere. Never giving up in life is my motto. It comes from always wanting to be the best. And I always want to succeed. This is the story of my life. Please enjoy. Kulagam was very nice. Very nice to a point where I wouldn't care who says what, as long as I am happy and with the people around me, which is umkhulu. With my mother, it wasn't so much because of the way I'm treating a corner with me asking about ubabam a lot. Because ngumfana, I am ought to know ukuthi ubabam ubani and ukuthi ngikhula kanjani and imvelaphi yami kuphi. At age 7, I was curious of this guy who ubekaletha amagrozari and bekahlala ukhuluma nomkhulu wami every time I get letha amagrozari. No one else, just umkhulu wami. And umkhulu wami would just say thank you, uhambe kahle. Oh, they would have a small talk nyana. And as ngibona lo muntu kakhulu, sengifuna ukwazi ukuthi ubani, uqhamukaphi. Why ahlala la? Why does he choose to come and bring food in this house only? Because I noticed ukuthi uzala kule ndlela kithi kuphela and not kamakhelwane and not going down. I see him twice in a month. So instead of asking him first, I went to my mother, to my grandfather. My grandfather just laughed at me as I'm pendul. When he came, I asked him, who are you? But he gave me. I don't know how to answer it. Go and ask your parents. I went back to umkhulu wami ngambuza ukuthi ubani lo because mangimbuza athi mina ngibuze yena. My umkhulu wami ngitshela ukuthi he was my father. I asked my mother why bengangitshela ngobabami. She went crazy. Wavele wangidumela wangihlanyela wathi babakho useless. I don't know why ufuna babakho stuff like that. Those kind of comments. And you would think and a child who only 8, how much it would destroy him. I started spending more time with this guy and I got to know him. But I didn't know it was only for a short while. One day, Wang was land. He said to us, you are going to see your other siblings. Well, he didn't say that. He said, Kona matesi yomabona, abase family name. So, ngokabanga kwami, ngicabanga ukuthi, okay, so now so you're gonna the bigger part of the family, abumhlongo bonke, because my father is busheweza tutuze mhlongo. So I remember we first went to my big brother's house, Ukukuletu, which was actually weird because it was down the road to where I live. So it was the same town. Establiche. So Begule Mzansi, it's not my first time seeing this, it's not my first time seeing this guy. No, we are kids, no Glalipola Sonke. And she comes in, my father comes up and says, this is your big brother. Uzalo and I. He's the first person, he's the first child that I have. And Shianga cool, he's born in May and I'm born in July. And I'm like, I was confused for a while. But as a child, I carried on. I accepted him as my brother. We went to other houses, 5 different houses, because he's 7. At the end of it all, it clicked that what the comment that my mother had been giving me, how useless my father, how much of a womanizer he is, how he hurt my mother, came to life into my mind. Endlini kababa, when kugcwele abantu, kugcwele ugogo bami, abantu bami, you must know ukuthi kuzoba na something, mhlawumbe umsebenzi or a family gathering, and they would always tell me. So I got close to my siblings and bantwana bakithi nabogogo bami to a point where when something's gonna happen, I'll be the first child to know. Ukuthi bathi hayi sizoza nana uze, and they would find me there. But at this point, I remember bengiziyahlela nje ngiyobona indlela baba. I knew ukuthi uza ngesikhathi esikakana, uza ngesikhathi esiso ngezi. He had married, by the way. So bekahlala eEldos more than langapha. So I see them and I'm like, why wasn't I told? What is happening? But I'm a child. I get excited to see them. Bangephi imali, I go buy a cold drink, I come back and sit down. I see them cooking and baking, stuff like that. I don't have the guts to ask them. Ugogo wami uMavilakazi comes to me and says, ngicela ukukhuluma nawe. We need to talk. Ahlale phansi. She looked serious. Mina, when someone has a serious face, I still laugh. I'm forever smiling. But when she said, ubaba kuqeda ukushona manje ngo-3, it was 4:30, I remember, 27th of November. One of the worst days of my life. A day doesn't go by mangithandaza ngambalanga. I miss him more when life ibanzima and when I'm supposed to take boy decisions or male decisions. And I miss him more when it's time for me to either give one of my little brothers the guy talk. Because I don't even know what to say. I was not giving that talk. My relationship with my mom is really not good. It's because when you have a conversation about my future and what I want to do, when she asks me, she goes crazy. She's like, music has nothing, it has no future. Which person do you know? We're missing it. Casper Neves, typical example. Atigimi, no, how sure are you to Zofana? How lucky do you think you are? And I always tell her, it's not about how much you like it. I feel like she doesn't understand that when I say music and Mfundo, I don't mean being in the stage, singing in front of the mic. I want to own the means of production. Okay, she's a parent, I understand, and she might know what is good for me, but let me make my own mistakes. Let me learn from them. What if the music really is not me? I can't just sing. I can sing, but it's not who I am. Into engiyithandayo nje kakhulu. Shothi dani akafuni ukwenza lento le. Ufuna ngiphile impilo that she once wished for.
Let's learn from one another. Let's go.
Le ha go bana hantate ko lapeng ho sa bue gore tsohle di lekile, hlokahalo ya bona ena le ditlamorago tse mpe ko malapeng le ko setšhabeng, empa Mfundo made a conscious decision gore yena o ile ba different regardless, a fumana sebaka le tulo le mekgwa ya gore a tseba go cope ka bohloko ba hae.
Beautiful should be her name. Stars in her eyes, they're all the same. With her body, she blows me away. Gotta keep my... I go into grade 8, age 13. I joined the school choir. The first 3 months as in Papa, ngiyaziwa sonke isikole. Every teacher wayesengazi. They knew me as the short, skinny boy who had a soprano voice. The most powerful soprano voice in the school, a PJ Milan. So every time I was over a concert, they used to call me Mangane, or used to call me Usakila. Well, my math teacher used to call me Usakila because I had a big head with a small body. Baby no teacher, Mrs. Keto. I remember, I'm giving you an opportunity to go to India. Me, India. I laughed at her. So she's like, I'm serious. 2 weeks, 3 weeks passed by. I realized that this person's serious. She comes back and says, she calls me to her office with a girl called Ulungile Kumal, which was a person being in India. She's like, you guys have been chosen to go to India. And I asked why. And she and when the year started, a company called Sulab came to the school to host a competition of sanitation in toilets and in young children in schools. And you headed that with your team, and your school won. So I went to India. I went to India in September. It was really hot. So when you get there, Gurav, who was our tour guide, said to us, you understand that this is a conference and each country should come up with a entertainment item. So it was Nepal, it was Bhutan, it was Afghanistan, it was India, and it was South Africa. Oh, and USA. It was 6 countries. And I remember walking into stage, I was shaking. I was literally shaking like this. So I was like, let me just carry on. Seeing the first note, my heart and my mind just said to me, carry on. Carry on, you're already here. Great. I finished. And the crowd went quiet. And I thought to myself, you know what? Before they laugh, let me just leave. When I took the first step, they started clapping hands. I couldn't believe it. Pushing, believing in yourself, and always knowing what you want is the best thing you could do for yourself as a teenager. I don't get accepted in universities, but you know what? It's not the end. I remember saying to posting on Facebook and saying, hello world, I'm about to show you films. And I got 4 likes. One of my friends DM'd me and said, okay, what is that about? What are you talking about? Show us flames how. I'm like, at Ndwana, we're schooling. No, I'm not going to school Ndwana, but watch the space. January, first week, second week, before you call us over, license we used to record looking at music for us, and so she had a bit of a concept that she wanted to do it musically. So I was part of that recording group. So they canceled the recording session and we are already here. A friend of mine calls me and says, Mfundo, I remember you once said to us, you'd love to sing. Here's an opportunity. Mzansi Choir is having auditions at Dobsonville Southwest Gauteng College. My friend Owakeng and Baliluti say, Asa, we go. And then James is my musical director. He's like, hi, how are you? I'm like, I'm okay. What's your name, Mfundo? They're like, what are you going to tell me? I'm here to sing. And I sing. They said, we'll call you, go out. Or they call us all, Pasibiza says song. And then they call people to the front. And then they're like, okay, thank you guys, you can leave. And then James is like, no, wait. There's one person. Mfundo Hlatshwayo, come back. And I come back and like, thank you. Then James gives us our overall audition views. He comes to me and he says, you are the strongest voice. In all of the people I've auditioned today and yesterday, you are the most powerful voice that I've heard. Welcome to Mzansi. And the rest of you, welcome to Mzansi. With that, I became a Mzansi youth chorister, a 10 Mzansi chorister. Mina nawe dala sayikalale toyethu mntakwethu njalo mengibona vele kube ngathi ngikubona kokuqala njengo-Adam no-Eva sihlala sobabili mntakwethu kudlula iminyaka kudlula iminyaka kudlula iminyaka. James says to me, June, he's like, guys, we are going to Canada. There's a tour in August. James calls me and says, Mfundo, come here. Do you have a passport? I'm like, yes. Have you ever traveled before? Yes, I need to India and Dubai. It's okay. Please bring your passport to me. But at the time when my passport came back with the visa, Canada, and I saw my phone, so I was like, here we are, United States. You know, traveling again. Canada was a 2-week tour. So the first week was Toronto, the second was Stratford. Toronto were performing at the CNE stage, which is one of the biggest stages in the world. Coming back to South Africa last year, and with the rest of September, October, November, I sat down with myself and had an intervention and said, you once said to yourself, you are never going to be part of the statistics of ingane ezintsha ezingaphandle ezingayenzi next impilo zayo. You promised that to yourself. What next? I planned and said to myself, you know what? I am going to school next year, whether they like it or not. And I'm going to pass. This year, I'm a student of commercial accounting at UJ. I am also a chorister. I'm still a chorister at Mzansi choir. I'm hoping to be a chorister of UJ choir also, because I've just applied for an audition there. Just yesterday, I went to my school to visit my maths teacher, and there was a new teacher called Ngobi, and she says, I've seen you go global citizen, and I've seen you act, go Boma, or in stories. How do you get there? Because I want to act. I'm like to myself, don't say to me, you want to act. Say, I'm going to act, and go do it. Because no one out there, the big people out there won't look for you. They won't look for you. They are looking for talent, but talent should come to them. And talent, that will show them how hungry you are. Always stay hungry. Always. And at 19, I'm still saying till today, I am still gonna bring fire to this world. They haven't seen me. They're still hearing bits and bits of me. The day I succeed, I'm gonna make sure that people see it. And not to brag, but to also give them hope, which there is a tomorrow for you. There is a space, there is someone looking for you. Everybody's born to succeed. It's how you look at it, and it's how you want it, and it's how hungry, and it's how bad you want it.
Let's learn from one another. Let's go.
Mfundo, thank you so much, Papa, for hore share la story sa hao se le gore ke a believe hore se lo motivate bana ba bangata ka jeno. And ntho le gore ke batla go highlight e we buileng go gore ha o hola and hona le diphoso tse le gore o di bone go motswading ka ba batswading ba hao kapa o fila o ka re wena o senyeditswe dintho tse o tlamile o dilukise wena go bophelong ba hao, because if how di lukise the cycle will continue, or if we are retaliator ho ha go wetse motho o betere. And ntho nngwe e makatsang re rata go bana le ntho gore if ane a le teng nka be ho le tjena. So I always say, how do you know? Because how do you know if na le teng bophelo ba hao bo tlo fetoga? And ke yona ntho e etsang gore e go bolai at the end of the day, because perspective is everything. And when you have managed to find a way to turn everything around, and as a result, because you are full of grit, onali motivation, and motivation is one thing, ne? And inspiration le yona ke something e leng gore e go sebeletsa kae ko hare, but transformation, that is what gets measurable. So ne ke batla go botsa gore it can be a youth, it can be mutomuholo, or you know what, if I can have the motivation of that boy, I can be able to do 1, 2, 3. What can you say to them?
Okay, it starts with knowing who you are. It starts with knowing what you want in life. It starts with grabbing it. No one in life is gonna bring your dreams or your aspirations to you on a silver platter. Know what you want. Never give up. I never give up. I know who I am. I know what I want. And I'm going to that. And I've said to myself each and every day, and I wake up and say to myself, I am going to this. I am going to do this. And I do it. Don't say I will. Don't say I plan to. Just execute. People plan a lot. There are people who are planning a business plan but not executing it. Business plans, people planning cures that might save Ebola or might save HIV, but they are not executing them. Execute your dream. No matter who says what to you, forget about them. It's only you and you alone.
Okay, so basically it's action. So with everything that you want, it's not a matter of a should, it's a must, and you must act on it. So what can you say, you know what, sometimes I got it, mara hona le matsatsi, especially when you're going through dry seasons, hanga ibe jwalo, mo eleng gore yo o kare motivation ena ina lompalela. So
it's a matter of remembering why you started, where you are going, and what you plan to achieve. Like for me, I started singing because it's something that brings me joy into life. But when I grew into singing, I realized that it might change people. It can change a heart, it touches hearts. And every time when I ran through a hurdle or a crisis as it's all about remembering why I started. Remember how hungry you were and still keep that hunger until you get to that point, until you get to your full plate, until you cook your full meal, until you put So it's all about remembering why you started and how you wanted it.
Okay, wonderful. And in tongue we mentioned the mistakes how really they are not mistakes. You were supposed to go through that because whatever experience that you go through in life, you could prepare for the next role that you're going to go into. So you can't go live into Osheba or if mola no because if no no something else that is about to come. So what I would like to highlight perspective bophelong, it's everything. This thing because motswadi hayo ntate hayo kapa mme ayo. I know people ba no bana le mmele ntate but they are nobodies. And I know batho ba leng gore ke di orphan but they are somebodies in life. So ntho ya pele o tlameng gore o ipotse yona ke gore is it fair on your life gore o nke dikgetho le diqeto tse di nkilweng ke batho ba bang ka maphelo a bona go impacta ba hao bophelo. So that's the first question e le gore tlameng o ipotse ko yona. And potso ya bobedi ke gore ha o blame motho o ileng gore hayo or asoka abateng ko maemong a hao ke ntho e jwang e mo blame jwang because na le siko in the first place. So o blame jwang motho e leng gore he's never or she's never been there. So iputsiso yona ntho e gore look at the end of the day the circumstances tsa how they are what they are. And ntho ya boraro keng bopaki bo o nang le bona gore if na le teng bophelo ba hao ne bo tla ba betere ke bofeng. So the evidence that you have is the way your life has turned out to be. And what you need to do is the options and say, how do I move forward? How do I make sure to rectify what I believe it was injustice for me? So at the end of the day, but make sure you bring justice to yourself. Mfundo, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Mfundo o ithutile gore bophelong you take what you get and wa sebetsa ka sona. Tlhokagalo ya ntate bophelong ba hae ha ya mmolaya empa e mo ahile. Bofelong madi a tenya go fitisa metsi. Mona ke each one teach one. Ke nna Pula wa Matsaung go fitlhela re kopana hape bekeng e latelang dula le seding.
So my story is not about sadness. I don't want people to when I tell someone my story, I'm full oh, this guy had a sad life, But I'm telling you all of these things because I always say mistake or problem or stress are the best teachers in life. Life is built on mistakes. To be quite honest, if you look at it in a certain way, a person is built on mistakes. I could never have been the person that I am if I should not take, if schools didn't accept me. Things happen for a reason. It's up to you to grab that, to look for that reason. What is the reason? Why did I start a car but it's not moving?